Yo, what is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Still Tre, and I'm still here. I appreciate y'all coming through. As always, look, man, Jrue already got traded. Like, what the fuck? Now, I literally made a video a few days ago just giving hypothetical trade destinations for him. Clippers, Heat, Lakers, Celtics. And what's funny is when I made that video, we were actually going through, the potential trade pieces that could make it work. And when I brought it up to Celtics, I said they could move Brogdon and they could move Robert Williams, but I don't know if, Portland would want them. Especially considering Robert Will is always injured, as is Malcolm Brogdon. Now, the Celtics also threw in some picks to go with it, but at the same time, Portland was selling Jrue at a discount anyways. And again, I addressed that in the previous video. Now, I originally thought that he would go to the Clippers, given that the Clippers have better pieces they could offer, in my opinion. But I think what Portland wanted more than anything was those picks. I don't think the Clippers really have any first round picks because they spent all 8 picks trying to get Paul George. So lo and behold, the nigga is going to the Celtics. Now, fast forward to today, I think the Celtics are the favorite now because them niggas flipped Marcus Smart and got motherfucking Jrue Holiday for cheap, my nigga. And Jrue Holiday is better than Marcus Smart. Now, don't get me wrong. They're both all-world defenders. I think you can probably say Marcus Smart is a little bit better of defender than Jrue Holiday. But Jrue Holiday is a much better offensive player and point guard than Marcus Smart. And really, Jrue is a combo too, because he can play the 1, 2, and he may even be able to slide over to the 3. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what they need for him to do, Jrue can do a little bit of it all. So the Celtics got Jrue. Now, again, their front court is going to be a very big question mark because with Porzingis, yes, the upside is crazy. The nigga is 7'3", he's a shot blocking machine. He can stretch the floor too. The rebounding is a little suspect, as is, his durability. The nigga could not stay healthy, right? You got him, and then you got old ass Al Horford, who, for what it's worth, is a playoff performer. The nigga steps up in the playoffs. Now, the nigga, his jump shot be here and there. One game he'll hit 4 threes. Next game he'll miss 8. You feel me? So that's what you got to deal with Al Horford. But other than that, the nigga is typically there. And even if his jump shot isn't working, he still does other things that contribute to winning basketball. Whether it's playing defense, taking charges, setting screens. He's just a high IQ basketball player that, in all honesty, any team would love to have. Now, other than those two, I don't know what the fuck they're going to do about their front court. Because one thing that was kind of bad with their front court was the rebounding. And they just kind of lack size in the front court. Now with KCP. Now with KP, you would think that maybe they've been able to fix some of that because the nigga is 7'3". But at the same time, like I mentioned before, he's always injured. It's always something wrong with him to where he's going to miss games. But if he can stay healthy, when it's a big if, just like with Anthony Davis. Now Anthony Davis is a little more durable than Porzingis, but at the same time, these niggas are both footers with crazy injury histories, right? Them niggas cannot stay healthy. But if they can manage to stay healthy, or excuse me, not they, if Porzingis can manage to stay healthy, yes, I like the Celtics. They have an all defensive starting 5. They have four former All-Stars or current, and Jrue, JB, JT, and Porzingis. Yes, Porzingis was an All-Star. He made it. Now, now whether or not he deserved it, that's an argument for another day. But their starting five is probably the most solid starting five in the league, where they don't really have any holes in their starting five. You can't pick on there's nobody in their starting five that you can pick on defensively. And that is going to matter a lot come playoff time. Everybody clamps up. Now, you can say Porzingis maybe, in isolation, he may end up getting picked on. But again, even if he's out there on the island, he still got 6'10" behind him. He still got 6'6", 6'7" behind him. Sometimes 6'8", depending on if Al Horford is playing the forward. And then you still got Jrue, who's an all-world defender. And for what it's worth, Derek White is very good on defense too, in my opinion. So they have a formidable starting five. I wish Ime was still there, but the nigga in Houston. You know what I'm saying? If Ime was there, it might be curtains. But let's see what Joe can do with this group. If he can't get it done with them, it may be time to move on. I cannot lie. Because this is probably the most talented roster the Celtics have had since the Celtics Big Three. I repeat, this is probably the most talented roster the Celtics have had since the Celtics Big Three. And that's why, as currently stands, they're my favorite this season to win it all. Now, if an injury or something happened, obviously all bets is off, right? And I'm allowed to change my prediction. I don't gotta stand by my prediction if a nigga get injured. What the fuck? But all teams healthy, I think the Celtics get it done this season. I really do. I'm actually going to go place a bet on them to win it all. That's how confident I am. Because, again, bro, they got all the pieces. When they played the Warriors in the finals 2 seasons ago, what was the main problem with the team? Their point guard play was abysmal. And that's not just all on Marcus Smart. That's not all on him, because everybody shared point guard duties, and them niggas was just giving the ball away. Now with Jrue, you have a little bit of stability there, because Jrue been playing point guard for a while. He's won a championship. And I'm going to tell you this when it comes to Jrue. Let Boston match up with Milwaukee in the playoffs or in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jrue is going to make Damian Lillard's life hell. I've seen it before, and I can see it happening again. That's what I believe. And again, I do think the Celtics have a better squad than Milwaukee. The only difference is Milwaukee has the best player. They don't have the best 2 players, because I think Jason Tatum is better than Dame. But I think Giannis is different. Giannis could be the deciding factor in whether Giannis is going to be the deciding factor in whether they win that series or not Damian Lillard. It's going to be Giannis. If that nigga goes supernova and reaches a level only a few have reached, they'll be able to beat the Celtics. But I love Giannis. I respect his game. He's one of them ones. But I gotta see it, dog. I gotta see it. Because it's going to take a lot to beat that Celtics team. I don't even think the Nuggets can beat that team, because, again, the Celtics match up well with a lot of teams in the league. They have size and they have defense. Now, they may not have the shooting, but again, I believe in that motherfucking defense. That defense is going to be crazy good. That defense has the potential to put up some crazy numbers if niggas can stay healthy. It's going to be very exciting for you Celtics fans. I'm not one of them, but I'm really looking forward to this NBA season, though. I think the Celtics got the potential to do something special. And I could be just on the hype train. I could, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I love Jrue Holiday. He's one of my favorite guards, right? But not only that, I think the Celtics have the best team now. I think they have the best team now. And again, I think they can do something special. Now, obviously, a lot of y'all are going to point to the bench. Y'all are going to point to the bench play, bench play, bench play. I get all that. In the playoffs, your bench does not matter, bro. It don't matter. So while the Celtics may not finish with the #1 seed, I still think they're the best team in basketball. Their starting five can go up against any starting five and give them fits. Am I wrong? What starting five do you think is better than the Celtics right now? Because while the Nuggets may have the, you know what I'm saying, they might be able to win that center position, I could argue the Celtics have a better 2, 3, and 4 than the Nuggets. Because while Jamal Murray is otherworldly on offense, can Jrue get a stop? I think he could. Unless, again, Jamal Murray takes another leap and becomes one of them ones as well. Then it get interesting. But I know the Nuggets, they lost some pieces. I think they still have their starting five. The only weak link in their starting five really probably KCP, because I mean he's a solid 2. 3-point shooting, defense. He's solid there, but he's not gonna do much else. Michael Porter Jr., phenomenal scorer. His defense leaves a lot to be desired, even though he's made strides in becoming a better defender. Aaron Gordon, the jump shot is broke. We know this, but his defense is otherworldly. So they have guys who have holes in their game. Wow. The only hole that the Celtics really have is going to be perimeter shooting. That's it. It's going to be perimeter shooting. But if Jrue, Derek White, and JB can shoot 35 to 36% from 3, I think, again, they're probably going to win it all. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think, man. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And before you leave the video, make sure, as always, you follow me on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter. The links for those will be in the description. And make sure, especially, follow me on Twitch and TikTok. I post TikToks every day. I stream on Twitch every day. So if you there, if I'm not on YouTube and you there, I always got something going on. So make sure y'all following me there at least. You feel me? But other than that, that's all I got for the video. I appreciate y'all watching as always. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.